you literally, right? You literally have to bring out the real you when it comes to trading, right? You have to literally be who you are at every single moment with trading, because the second that you step out of your lane, the second that you do something that you're not supposed to be doing, trading is going to expose you, right? And it is unforgiving in this market. Well, I want to tell you guys tonight what I mean by just getting up and as my prophet, Mr. Eminem would say, with a real Slim Shady, please stand up, is would a real you please stand up? And what I mean by that is that you started learning this skill set. You've started getting around people that talk about making 6 and 7 figures in a year. And please understand that before you started trading, right, for a lot of us, before you started trading, did you have any associates that ever talked about making 5 figures in a month, that ever talked about making 6 figures in a year, that ever talked about making 7 figures in a year? And not just joking about it, and was serious, had an actual skill set or had an actual plan to make it become a reality. If we're being honest, that answer for a lot of us is no. You didn't even know anybody. You didn't even talk to anybody that even had an imagination that could say, yo, I want to make $10,000 a month. Yo, I want to make, $70,000 a year. Yo, I want to make $100,000 a year. Right? For a lot of us, we didn't even our parents didn't think like that. Our cousins didn't think like that. Our aunts and uncles didn't think like that. So now that you've come and gotten around this skill set, right, please be transparent with yourself and stop telling yourself that it's going to happen overnight. All right? Stop telling yourself that, it got to happen by this date. If I don't make $10,000 off this $2 account in the next 2 days, I'm done with trading. I'm gonna get so frustrated with myself that I can't even understand the information that's being given to me, guys. Because what I get on this call and I tell you guys every single Monday, right, is that trading is literally a process, and the same thing is happening over and over and over and over and over again in the market. And the only difference, the only factor in somebody that's been profitable in the market and somebody that's not being profitable in the market is themselves. It's the person themselves, because the market doesn't change, right? Unless you got an unregulated broker, we got to throw that out there. No disclaimers, but some of these brokers be capping. I got to throw that part out there. But the market does not change. The patterns that we teach don't change. The type of structure that we teach don't change. The trading style that we teach, it does not change, right? The only factor is you. The only difference is you. So please understand, don't get frustrated with yourself going through this process. Don't think it has to happen by a certain date. Right? Be exactly who you are. If you was a person that just got around this skill set and just got around people that started talking about making 10, 12, 30, 40 for your boy, $100 million a month, right? You just not getting around people like that. Don't expect their mindset to automatically shift to an abundance and an attractive mindset, because those are all skills. Those are all things that we have to break, right? I tell you guys almost every single day, I get in the chat and I say, have you got your reps in? Because if you follow us with School in the Mind, you know that any idea or any thought that actually reaches your subconscious mind, right, your body has to act upon it, right? What is the subconscious mind? It's like our field to where we plant our seeds. What are the seeds that you should be planting every single day? Seeds of abundance, seeds of wealth, seeds of your goals and your dreams. Right? Those are all seeds. So please understand that coming around this skill set, right, that is not going to happen overnight. Right? It might not happen in 2 months. It might not happen in 3 months. For myself, I'm 18, roughly like right at 17, 18 months into this thing. And I'm just not getting to the point to say, all right, this is it. This is so simple now. Right? So please understand, you guys are going to get to that point, but you have to be able to receive the type of information that I'm telling you guys. And not only do you have to receive, the most important part is executing it and doing exactly what you're saying you're going to do. Right? Trading the plan exactly the way the plan should be traded. Right? The last couple of days, I've been writing down so many times, trade the plan, trade the plan, trade the plan, Don't do anything else but trade the plan. So I want to take you guys back. If you got any questions, right, please drop them in the chat or unmute yourself and just ask, right? Because what we're doing every single Monday, guys, is I just want to show you guys. I want to show you guys, right, how simple that trading is can be. I've gotten my trading down to 3 days. Markup on Monday, that's the only time I have to mark up. From there, I just look at the charts throughout the week. By Wednesday, my pips have already had the chance to be caught, right? The potential on my particular trading plan, I need 150 pips, right? By Wednesday, 150 pips can be caught. So let's get this thing started right, guys. So we got our favorite tool, right? This favorite tool, I came across this tool a few months ago, right? Almost a year ago now, right? And we're actually in the process of making our own trade school indicator for them, but they're called the Monday candle, guys. The Monday candles. These are these candlesticks that are purple right here, right? If you don't have the sauce, I'm about to give you the sauce, right? Because it's simple. We talk about this every single week. And not only do I talk about it, we have other educators that talk about these candlesticks as well, right? So it's a fundamental way to find support and resistance. Monday candles. If you go to indicators, and you just type in Monday, boom, this is the first one that pops up right here in the public library. Monday highs and lows, right, by the Wick Club. From there, guys, you change the color, all right, to whatever color you prefer. All right, mine are purple. Purple is my favorite color. So from there, all we do is mark the high of the Monday candle and the body stick of the Monday candle. All right, or you can do both, and we'll have a pair that we did both on. All right, you can mark the low of the Monday candles from the body to the wick. So my type of trading style, guys, what I like to do is I like to wait for a break in the retest, right? Which is why you see this black line, come back, keep going forward, boom, yellow circle in the middle, break in the retest. All right, so from here, I'm going to play this market super, super slow, and I'm going to show you guys where a proper entry should have came at on this pair. All right, and this was something that we did Monday. So watch this. At this point, boom. At this point, this is considered a break of Monday's high. You okay? Look, it didn't break out the blue box. What are you talking about? Right? If you guys know, right? If you guys know that we can also look for a break of just the Monday high, right? Just the body of the candlestick. Some people include the wick, some people don't include the wick. It's up to you. It's up to your trading style. For my advanced traders, you guys know we can trade the break of the body, right? So boom, we had a break of our Monday's high, which was this first level right here. It broke. Once it broke, you had the option of setting the limit at the Monday's high line, right? Set the limit at Monday's high. We have educators that talk about this, right? So from here, once you have the limit set on Monday's high, you just wait. The very next candlestick, let me highlight this for you guys. The very next candlestick gave you TP1 being hit. Boom. I'm gonna measure it out for you guys from this area right here. 14 pips drawdown. TP1 got hit at roughly 30 pips. From there, you guys say, yo, Caleb, you said something about the fibs. You said when price breaks out of the blue zone, I can put the fibs on here. Okay. Yes, I did say that. Yes, I do trade that way as well. So if you're one of those people that just like the fibs, you like entering on the 50, let me grab my fibs and let me show you guys something.
What does the 50 symbolize?
The 50 is the 50% of my Fibonacci retracement tool, right? Once the price pulls back 50%, we're expecting a normal trend to happen.
Okay, so is it it's not like a reversal trend or anything like that?
No, when we're looking to enter on the 50, we're looking for the continuation every single time.
Okay, continuation. Okay.
Yes, we're looking for the continuation. So look, watch when price hit the 50, what happens? Boom. So check this out. Price hit the 50, went in the drawdown, and pushed up. It only went up 6 pips. All right. It only went up 6 pips. In this case, if you were not looking at the chart, you would have lost using this particular strategy. So do you guys, let me rewind this back. One strategy, you win. And let me show you guys the time of day. This would have been, oh, let me minimize this. Minimize. This would have been at 4 o'clock in the morning. So this is the one that I seen. All right. So 4, 5, 6 o'clock, you would have had your pips. All right. If you woke up later, let's say you woke up at 6 and you seen that this candlestick was the one that broke through and you put the fibs on looking for another entry, guess what? It only went up 6 pips and then reversed. Would it have hit the stop loss? Yes. So one strategy won, one strategy didn't. Depending on the time, guys, right? Depending on the time. Now I'm going to show you guys something else. Of this same zone, of the same strategy that we use, watch what would have happened if you would have waited just a little bit. If you would have been a person that didn't see it. And this is why I only trade, this is why I only mark up the chart one time and I just leave the markup. At this point, let me see what's in the chat. At this point, all right, if you would have entered right here, you would have been in a losing trade. If you wouldn't have seen this until 9 o'clock, right, depending on which time zone you're in, watch what would have happened. Somebody would have said, oh man, this was a retest. So now this level became support. Oh man, okay, it broke support. Let me throw my fibs on this candlestick from the top to the bottom. Boom. Oh man, price came back, entered on the 50, and then dropped. Watch what happened. Pips caught. 42 potential pips. And if I'm not mistaken, this was a fake out. This was a fake. This was a fake out on the Monday's high. And guess what's happening, guys? Every fake out, I think I say the same thing every week. Every fake out is the head to the head and shoulders. Boom. So depending on the time right here, 2 strategies would have won. 1 would have lost, depending on the time of day that you would have seen that trade. See, it is not that the strategies doesn't work. All right, you guys have to understand that if you're going to become wealthy, if God's going to bless you with this abundance of money, with this skill set, guys, don't you think that you got to put in some work? Don't you think that you got to have some type of consistency? Don't you think that it's not going to work if you wake up at 4 o'clock some days and then other days you wake up at 10 o'clock, right? It don't work like that. It's some type of consistency. See, one strategy would have won. One strategy would have lost. And then the same strategy that lost would have won on the opposite direction. So it's literally saying, I'm literally telling you guys that the strategy works, right? It literally is like, yo, your time of day, your connection with the universe is going to determine whether or not you're able to grow a trading account. And the thing is that instead of looking at the skill set, instead of looking at the people that are teaching you this skill set, say, yo, I don't know if what y'all teaching is actually working. Yo, look within inside yourself, because the same thing I get on this call and tell you guys every single Monday is the same thing that other people are listening to, the same skill set that other people are getting, and they're becoming profitable because they're learning how to be consistent with inside themselves. They're learning how to do the personal development, right? So check this out. I'm gonna leave. This is the same markup. So let's say you took all 3 of these trades, right? Right now you're 2-1, right? You should be up roughly 30 pips. So let's just play this market. And this is the only line that we're playing off of. This is the only zone we have marked up. All right. So when it gets to this zone, when this alert goes off, this is the only time we look at the charts. All right. We just waiting on this alert to go off. If it don't go off, we don't look at the chart. We don't even care. All right. We're just gonna keep waiting. Let me speed it up a little bit. Bro, I got like 30 minutes. All right, bing, bing, bing. Our alert just went off. It said, yo, GBP USD, Caleb, is back at that zone. Right? Everybody agree with me? It says GBP USD is back at our zone. From there, you start looking for another entry. Well, he said, man, price already broke. Should I set the limit at Monday's high? Because I remember getting on a training call on Monday, and Caleb said you could set it at the body, right? Then I remember I got on a call on a Tuesday, and we had an educator that said you could get in at the body. Let me get it. Let me set a limit right here. Let me just see. Or maybe you seen it at, well, this is 5 o'clock in the morning, right? You see the type of consistency. This is 5 o'clock. This was 4 o'clock. Well, at 4 o'clock, it went on up. Let me try it again. Boom. I set the limit right here. Price went into a little bit of drawdown. Boom. TP1 again. 30 pips. All right. TP1 again for 30 pips. All right. So from there, let's say once more again, guys, let's say you woke up later in the day, you woke up at 8, you woke up at 9. This is what you seen. All right. Even if you would have followed this strategy again, boom, you would have took an L. I believe. I don't think price reversed. Yeah, you would have took an L. Boom. So he said, man, Kevin said break retest enter on the 50. Man, I done lost twice. But guess what? Somebody won twice waking up earlier than what you did. All right. Also understand that what type of pair it is. This is a GBP USD pair, so it's going to move during the London session. Those are all things that you have to start putting in consideration when you're trading. Because, guys, I'm telling you, it's not the skill set. It's not that the charts are doing something different. It's that there's something that you're missing. All right, if you keep losing in the market, your stop loss keep getting hit, don't look at the charts and say, yo, what's going on? Look within inside yourself and say, yo, what am I doing? All right?
So if you would have looked to the left, you still would have tried to execute a buy? You wouldn't have tried to you wouldn't have said, oh, it previously when it was here, it sold.
No, because it didn't sell last time it was there, it bought. Look, this would have been off of Monday. This would have been my first Monday. All right, these are the only candlesticks I'm worried about. Boom, it broke. My Monday strategy says at the bottom I can enter. I can set a limit at the body. Boom, set the limit, TP1 smashed. All right, I wait. Later on down the line throughout the week, it comes back. And this is for me. This is the only setup we was looking for was the buy. It came back up, gave us an alert. It said, yo, GBP USD is in our buy zone. Boom, we see it close above. You set the limit, TP1. Boom, it smacked TP1. Or even if your spread didn't let it catch TP1, right? Because that happens sometimes. Our rules say that after 8 pips, we're supposed to put a stop profit. So even if you didn't hit TP1 right here, you still would have came out in this trade in profit. All right. So even looking to the left, even looking to the left, your entry would have came down here, and your TP still would have been up here. All right, so I'm gonna keep this same markup. I'm gonna keep showing you guys how this stuff plays out. All right, we're only looking at this zone. We're only getting alerts when it get up here. We're gonna play this thing out. Nothing happened. Boom. We just got an alert. All right, we just got an alert. Oh man, okay. Well, the first time it did it, we entered at Monday's high. We hit TP1. The second time that we did it, we entered at Monday's high. We hit TP1. Man, it came back again. You gonna give me another entry? Guess what? That's where your limit is set down here. This one is a little bit different, right? Because I don't want to lie to you guys and say that this is gonna get caught on your buy limit, all right? I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you guys and say this is gonna get caught, because the reality of it is that some brokers would have caught it. Some of you guys would have been very, very upset because this would have hit your price, but the limit wouldn't have caught it. All right. Something more advanced with trading is this little candlestick is called the retest candle. All right. You got a really bullish candlestick right here, then a retest candle. And check the time out again, right? Check the time out again. It's 4 o'clock when this thing break through. So you got 3 times. 3 times this candlestick broke through at 4 o'clock. It broke through in the morning time and then went up to hit a TP. All right. If you caught it at that time, if you was up at that time, right? And for me, that's like a quiet time. That's a time that I can focus on the charts. I can focus on what I'm doing. All right. So if you catch the market at this time, guess what? You 3-0. If you woke up later than that and try to get into the market, guess what? You took a couple L's. So do you guys see how close, but how yet so far away you could be? This week could have easily been a 3-0 of one pair. 30, 30, 30, 90 pips. So a smooth 90 pips. All right, of one pair. All right, also could have been a smooth negative 90 pips just by waking up 4 hours later. Right? So my thing is, you say, Caleb, how do I supposed to know? How do I supposed to know what time to get up? How do I supposed to know when I'm supposed to execute this trade? Guys, the thing is, and what I'm learning by reading all these books and listening to all this personal development is that, guys, literally you're gonna have to be led by God, right? Do you think wealth just comes out of nowhere? Or do you think that something in the universe is gonna be pulling you towards this? Something in the universe is gonna say, yo, this is our trading time. This is the setup that we're looking for. Yo, execute this trade. All right. Or what my experience has been, yo, I'm doing a billion bajillion things at one time. I'm trying to cook breakfast. I'm trying to fold clothes. I'm trying to feed the kids, right? And I'm looking at the chart and I say, yo, oh man, this look like this a buy. Oh, this look like this a sell. And what's happening is, guys, our minds are confused and we're actually forcing the markup. We're actually we're forgetting what we've been taught. We're forgetting that we're looking for a retest. We're forgetting that, yo, your entry was supposed to come 10 pips ago at the Monday high. But yo, let me just go and jump in the chart right now because I don't want to miss it. Then you forget and you jump in and the market immediately reverses. Now you're like, oh, the strategy don't work. No, that ain't it. That ain't it. You're trying to do something that you're not meant to do at that moment, right? And I'm gonna be honest with you guys about this too. Some of you guys just haven't put in the time yet. All right, some of you guys just haven't put in the work yet. All right, some of you guys are gonna be really good traders. Your time just hasn't come yet. You haven't put in enough hours on the chart yet. So moving on from this, let's continue this. Boom, at this point, TP2 got smashed. So let's say this is 3 different trades, all at roughly 4 to 5 in the morning. Boom, TP1 hit. Boom, TP1 hit. Boom, TP2 hit. Let's measure these pips. We could even leave it right here. Even if you waited, look, Even if you waited, price still came back down to get you and went up 12 pips, right? At 12 pips, you're supposed to have a stop profit in. All right, boom, hits TP2 for right at 47 pips. Let's pay this market. Market puts down, boom. Check this out. Now today, or yesterday, when the market opened, look where the market was at. It's just floating in that zone, all right? You should not have been in this market, right? But let's look at that time that I'm telling you guys about, that 4 to 5 o'clock time period. Oh, no. 3 o'clock, we underneath. 4 o'clock right here. So check this out. At 4 o'clock, right? And this is me specifically, guys. At 4 o'clock on a Monday, I'm not supposed to be trading. All right? I've gotten this down to a sign. So, yo, I'm not supposed to be trading. These are the days. These are the times I trade. If I would have entered this market, boom, broke through. Let me say I'm entering down here. Let's see what happens. Drawdown, 21 pips. Then the market went up 16 pips. Same thing. Even if I was trading, I'm not supposed to be trading. It still wouldn't have lost right here. All right, right. I'm measuring the pips right here. 28.2. Right? I'm not supposed to be trading, so I'm okay with missing out on this. Right? Even though I would have went into profit. So let's continue this thing.
What's your stop loss? 50 pips?
30.
Or 30, so you do one to one. Okay.
Yeah, if I got a TP right here, sometimes it's a little bit more than 1 to 1, but 30 pips is where I'm at. If I lose 30 pips, I'm losing 30 pips.
All right, cool.
So from there, check this out. It played in this zone literally all day long, guys. It played in this zone all day long, right? Even still on the buy, the only markup that we were looking for, guess what? It hit TP1. Then guess what happened? It's sitting up, it's floating up at TP2 and everything, or it's gonna go up to TP2, or I should say, right, from this level. So from here, me personally, now that the week is over, now that this markup has been done, we can actually delete all of this. Does anybody have any questions before I delete all this? Boom. We can actually delete all this, and I can look at this. I can say, yo, this is a lot of consolidation.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I think I'm gonna look for a better setup. All right. Last week it was a little bit different. I'm gonna show you guys why, because it looked at a whole lot different. Look, last week it was a little bit different. We had a small consolidation zone. Now price done played us, and it done made a big consolidation zone. So from there, I can say, yo, GBP, USD, this one is consolidating. It's probably not a pair that I want to mark up this week. Let me move it down a little bit. Take my blue marker off. Let's go to the peso. So boom, let's go to the peso. So same thing from last week, right? Let me give you guys this markup. Rewind. Boom. So this is what we were looking for last week, guys. Look, we got TP1 up here. We got TP1 down here. We marked this thing up off our Monday's highs and lows. All right, just some simple support and resistance. We had a TP. This was put in or implemented when I sent the signal. This one that doesn't have anything written by it, I put this in after I sent the signal, right? This is the original TP when I sent the signal. So from here, look at these yellow lines. These are my alerts, right? Yo, send me a text message when you get right here, Price. Call me when you get to this level, Price. Yo, I'm coming to the point as a trader, guys. I'm telling you, I used to have really bad tick fever. So when I say I would sit down, I would watch 4-5 candlesticks and not even know it. I work an 8-hour shift looking at candlesticks. Price ain't went nowhere. 8 candlesticks don't form. That mug still ain't went nowhere. All right? That is not a game. This is a true story. right? I would literally watch these candlesticks for hours. Telling you guys, don't get into that habit because you're gonna have to break it. If you don't have TradingView or if you don't have DragDude, get something that sends out alerts so that way you don't have to stare at these charts, and it removes the fear of missing out. Why? Because 90% of us have our phones with us all the time. Since GBP pairs move the same, we expect consolidation on other pairs as well. I'm not sure. I haven't looked at them, but most of the GBP pairs, they do move the same. So they probably are consolidating. Right now, I can't say that they really are because I haven't looked at the market since like last week, since like last Wednesday, I think. I don't even think I looked on Wednesday. I think Tuesday, honestly, was my last day. But I got my alert set. So, yo, price, when you get to this area, send me. I'm not someone who gives up, so I thought about this. So, send me a text message, price, when you get to one of these levels. So, let's play this market. I know I sent this signal out sometime last week. So, boom, check this out, guys. Price hit me up. Price said, yo, I'm at that level, Caleb. I said, all right, bet. This was 3 o'clock in the morning. I usually wake up roughly, my alarm clock gets set for 3:45, so roughly about 4, I'm out the bed. All right? Boom, 3 o'clock, I start getting alerts. Boom, 4 o'clock, I got a retest candle. Yo, we finna sell this thing. This is Monday's low. It's coming in that zone. It already done hit the body of Monday's low, which would have been right here. Yo, sell this thing. I don't have the limit set yet because I was asleep when it broke through, right? But I'm looking at it, make a retest candle. Yo, let's get ready to sell this thing. Boom. If you guys remember, this trade definitely hit TP for us, right? I believe this was the first trade of the week that I sent out. All right, so check this out. It retested. Once I got that retest candle, once again, we're in this. I'm only showing you guys the time that I trade, all right? So if you wake up around this time, this is what you can expect. You can expect to say, yo, if Caleb trading this time, he knows what he's talking about. He's been watching these markets for a while. Right? And then I can go back and show you guys exactly what's happening. So check this out. Price broke through. It retested. Let's say you're using TTS 40 and you say, yo, let me put my fibs on this thing. You would have been a little upset, right? Because price would have missed your limit by like 3 pips. They say, yo, I'm upset. Price came down, smacked TP1, missed my limit. So from there, check this out. Price just hit our TP. That's another opportunity to catch your pips for today. Roughly, what is that, 99 pips? So roughly about 100 pips, right? Depending on how your broker count, it could have been 1,000. I don't know how some of these unregulated brokers be counting.
What did you say your entry would have been before dropping the fibs on there?
Oh, this retest.
Okay.
This retest is where we got in at.
Gotcha. Right? So the fibs would have been a second entry, but it missed the limit.
Yes, it missed the limit. So from here, boom, price, you see it hit my TPs. Once it hit my TPs, even if I would have had a limit here, it would have got deleted. All right, price that hit my TPs, yo, I'm not risking that. So from there, all right, the day is over with. 7 a.m., the day is over with. My pips are caught. And just being honest, if you catch this move and you're following a trading plan and you only need 150 pips a week, you just caught 100 of them right here, right? And I'm to this point to where I'm trading at, guys. And I told KD this morning, I woke up this morning, I was like, yo, this is the date, all right? This is when this should be happening, right? I'm literally in the stage in my life when I say divine guidance, yo, it's stuff that's happening in my life. I could not explain to y'all how it's happening. It's some stuff that literally just fall into my lap, some thoughts that hit my head that I could not explain how they happen. It's some dreams that I done had that's so vivid. It's like, yo, I can hear everything that I literally know for a fact that at this point in my trading career, the only reason, right? Literally, and this is going to be great to record it. The only reason this year if I don't walk out a millionaire in this year, it's gonna be because I chose not to. It's gonna be because I chose not to listen. Because every single week I can jump on this call and I can give you guys these markups, and it's so simple. All right. Other guys saying, yo, Caleb, it ain't that simple. Like, my trades ain't hitting TP. Like, I don't even understand what's a candlestick. What you mean is simple. Yo, is not easy. It's not easy, but it's simple. Right? It's not easy, but it is simple. And the simple part comes in when you learn. Right? Victoria said it in the chat today. She was like, yo, when I first started trading, I abused my demo account. The problem with some people is you guys don't want to demo. You guys don't want to go through the process. Me and KD, yo, I literally went 7 months of sending signals out, watching other people make money, and I'm in a demo account. My little demo account looking excellent, looking scrumptious, right? And I was in a demo account. I'm watching other people make hundreds of dollars off the signals that I'm sending. But guess what? I didn't have any money. All my money had to go to bills, right? So during that time period, I really learned how to trade. Guys, please understand this, that this skill set, guys, once you learn it, it's here. There is no time limit on learning this skill set. Guys, literally, we're in the beginning stage of a wealth transfer. All right, we literally went into the store today. There's only one cash register that was giving change back. People are going to have to start learning how to make money online. People are going to be forced to learn how to trade. All right, so please understand that this skill set is going to come with time, right? If you wasn't an athlete or you didn't participate in sports, or maybe you just know anything about sports, right? Guys, I can't, and I was having this conversation with a guy the other day. I said, yo, I can't expect to be as good as you if I just started. Yo, you've been doing this your whole entire life. Yo, you've been doing this 2-3 years before me. Yo, you've been practicing for things like this your whole entire life. I can't expect to be great yet. I can't expect to be on your level yet. Right? I got to pay my dues. I used to remember if you guys have ever been, like I said, on a team or maybe you was on a dance team, anything like that. Listen to this. Yo, when you came in as a freshman, right, did you do what the seniors did? Or did the seniors tell you, yo, freshman, you got to put in your work? Yo, you just can't come up here. You just can't come in here and expect to get all the type of treatment that I'm getting. Yo, you got to put in your work. You got to pick up the trash. You got to do the dirty work. You got to do the work that don't nobody want to do. Right? The same thing that takes is the same thing that this takes. Guys, you got to do what the other people don't want to do. You guys have to demo trade. Just trust the process. Do not rush the process. You guys have to demo trade. You guys have to understand it's not just about money, right? A lot of people got this skill set sold to them. Yo, you can retire tomorrow. You learn how to trade. Guess what? It's a whole lot of cap. Because there are people that saying, yo, I'm retired. They not retiring. I literally had to go look up what the word retirement meant, right? You guys, let me give you a perspective. You never want to retire. You never want to retire. You never want to stop working. You never want to stop helping people. You never want to stop making money. You do not want to retire, right? So that word retirement, the way that people talk about this skill set on social media, the way that people portray Forex that comes off, yo, listen to me. Guys, this skill set is a way to pay you. It's a way to pay your kids. It's a way to pay your grandparents. It's a way to pay the generations after you. It's a way to start your business. It's a way to invest in people. It's a way just to put gas in your car. It's a way just to buy you a new pair of shoes. Yo, you could love what you do, but understand that this skill set is there as an option. This skill set is here as a potential income. So after my little rant right there, let's continue what's going on in these charts.
Do you look at all those pairs on the right when you get up at 3 o'clock in the morning?
No, ma'am. Do you see the ones that have the blue by them?
Yes.
Those are the pairs that I looked at.
Right? And how do you determine that?
What they look like on Monday.
Okay,
So like
gotcha.
when I get off of this and I look at them, here in the next, let's say like 5 to 6 minutes, when I look at them, it's gonna tell me, yo, this is a great consolidation zone. This should be, and this is how I determine, guys. It should be effortless, right? I don't want to force anything, right? It's like playing basketball. Do you want to force a shot or do you want the wide open shot? Some of y'all like, nah, send the whole team. I'm Kobe. Stay up, man. But nah, listen for real. You want the easy shots, guys. You want the layups, right? Take the layups. Take the layups. I was a baseball player. My coach used to tell me all the time. He said, yo, Caleb, take the hits. Take the hits. Why are you trying to hit a home run every time? That ain't what you do. Take the hits. I was like, nah, coach, I'm trying to hit the bum. Girls don't like singles. But for real, take the easy stuff. So look at this. We was talking about, I remember Kessler was asking about the fibs. Look, if you would have left that limit right here, look what would have happened. Pew! You would have got knocked out of trade. If price hits your TP, go ahead and delete that limit. All right, look for another entry. All right, so anyway, it's 10 o'clock in the afternoon. Price down here. At this point, you should be done trading. Or personally, I would have been done trading. I was done trading at this time because I sent that signal out. And then I'm going to show you guys something that happened. I was looking at the chart when I was supposed to be looking at the chart. And I was like, yo, price is going to come back and pick us up and keep on going up. I believe it was off this level right here. I was looking for price to come down there and hit this 50% and bounce back up. Check this out. Price hit it. Price hit us at the 50%. It went up roughly 20 pips, all right? But guess what? It happened at 3 o'clock in the morning. I just told you guys, I don't wake up. My alarm clock doesn't go off till 3:45. This trade ended up losing for me. If you was up, that really small margin, if you was up, right? If something tapped you over your shoulder, if your kids started crying and you rolled over and checked the charts, guess what? You would have put in a stop profit. You would have closed in profit at 20 pips. But if not, just 45 minutes later, right, when your boy woke up, the market was down here. All right? So guess what? I want to show you guys something. I want to keep this thing going. So check this out. You got all type of stuff happening right here.
I was gonna ask you, was you back looking at your zone now?
Yeah, I'm still, this markup is still valid. Like, this is the same markup from Monday. I'm not changing. I wouldn't change this. So check this out. In this zone, it's a whole bunch of discombobulation. Look, price shooting up, price shooting down. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. Yo, I'm not looking at the charts anyway. So let's play this mug to the time that your boy will be looking at it. It's 12. Boom, roughly 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. So now check this out. Let me remove this candlestick. Oh, well, we can't. So anyway, before this candlestick drop right here, you guys will say, yo, how would we have got into this market? Like, price is at our sell zone. We're getting a tremendous amount of alerts, right? You guys see, this is the 4 o'clock candle. All right, I'm up. I'm looking at the charts. And I say, yo, how can I get an entry? Boom. Take my fibs, and I just measure. Where am I at on my chart? Where am I at in the market? Am I at a good level of support and resistance? What's going on? So I'm at my blue zone right here. Price is consistently rejecting off of this 38. All right, a little bit more advanced trading right here. Price is rejecting off this 38. I'm getting alerts that say, yo, I want to sell. I want to sell, Caleb.
What's the 38? The trend reversal or continuation?
Continuation.
Okay.
Continuation. So It's below the 50 right here. You see? Like price, even if you would have put a limit on the 50, it would have came and got it right here. But that would have been like at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. That's why I'm showing you. I'm showing you guys like real time when I would have been up. Like, because I can't speak for any other time that I'd be looking at the charts. So me personally, when I come look at this and I see all these rejections, I say, yo, I need to find the entry. I need to look at the chart and say, where can I sell this mug at? So look, it already hit the 50 and it keep rejecting off of this level. All right. Well, at this point, I'm up at 4 o'clock. Easily could have said, yo, let's sell this market, right? Let's say I got 3 wick failures right here. Sell the market, and then boom, you had the drop.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. The wick failures.
Yep. So I mean, it depends on what time you're trading. It depends on the things that you're comfortable with. It depends on the things that you're learning, right? And one thing that I really, really highly advise you guys, please, 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 I won't stress it enough tonight, but I will talk about a whole lot more, is track your trades. Because in your trading journal, it's going to have confirmations. And you're going to say, yo, I took this trade because I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or I took this trade, I miss what fears are on that particular candle. Because we're looking at a sell market, right? We're looking at a sell market. Because the biggest impulse is down. The last break of structure that we had was to the downside, right? The last break of structure, we're only looking at these blue zones. The last break of structure was this red candle to the downside.
He trying to see if he could get in a trade, Adrian.
So from there, all right, 1, 2, 3, enter the market, boom, fell, hit that TP right there. Even if you missed the entry, look what came back, look what happened. A couple more times you could have entered the market. Right? It's all in this area, right? This is why that alert is set right here. Yo, this is the market telling us to sell. Boom. The market finally fell out, and look what happened.
I was gonna say that's 2 more entries too. If you would have put the fibs on the breakout candle right there, that definitely hit the 50.
Yep, right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And I have to look at this at the end of the week, and I say, yo, Caleb, you blew your account on a dumb trade.
Oh, this the one you blew your account on, or?
I blew my account on gold. You know how that is.
Oh, Lord. You're supposed to only get 20 pips. How many was you trying to get?
Yeah. Now what happened was, bro, I was literally contemplating. I was like, yo, don't get into this trade, Caleb. Don't get into this trade. I was getting ready to leave work.
Was it? That's all you got to say?
Yep. I was like, yo, I'm in this one. This is it. I'm talking about as soon as I enter floating order. Floating order. But anyway, look, I blew and that's a conversation that we gotta have, guys. I blew my account on something impulsive. It only took one trade. This whole entire month, we on day 17. I only done took one impulsive trade and blew my account. Gotta start my trading plan all the way back over.
But that's good for you though.
Yeah, yeah. I'm glad you said that.
You should be at least proud of that part.
Yeah, I am happy. I am happy because your boy, I take 3 or 4 impulsive trades a day. But anyways, look, I blew my account on something so simple, something I wasn't supposed to be doing, and look at the markup. I blew my account. I wouldn't even trade it no more. But look at this move. Hundreds of pips. Roughly about 425 pips right here. Of an easy type of move, guys. Easy move. I don't even know where this market is at right now. Let's see. I say, yeah, now it's back. It's moving back to the top side. I wouldn't be surprised if it's sold somewhere in there. Somewhere back up here. But anyway, we can delete this. Delete. All right. So from here, what I look for at the beginning of the week now that we don't win over those two, we're running short on time. I just go. This one was beautiful too. Look, break, retest, boom, went to the top side. But now I just look for I look for trades or look for pairs that should be easy consolidation zones. All right, easy zones to trade out of. So we can delete this one. See GBP CAD. GBP CAD probably was my favorite one of the week. It was GBP CAD because we sold it right here. That mug ended up going a long ways. Let me see. Yeah, 178 pips or something like that. 189 pips roughly. So check this out. So I know GBP CAD right now. This is one that necessarily it necessarily hasn't moved a lot, right? But it's been moving side to side. So check this out. What do I mean? We can find a clear ceiling. We can find a clear floor. All right? Everybody agree with me with that?
Mm-hmm.
A clear ceiling and a clear floor. If you've been on any one of her stories calls or one of the lethal profit calls, they talk about finding a true high using your middle finger. I told you guys, I'm the type of person, I find what people do well and I take from it. And I say, yo, this is what they do well. It's easy for me to understand. Yo, I'm going to use it. So check this out, guys. If we were using the 5-finger method that they use, boom, there go a true high. And look at this zone that we just made. I'm gonna make this one blue. I'm running all the way across. Now give me like, I don't know if y'all got something to do. If y'all got something to do, hey, go do it. Trading still gonna be here tomorrow. But I gotta mark these charts up. If you ain't got nothing to do, stick with your boy for the next 15. I'm finna give y'all some markups. So this particular pair right here, GBP CAD, because it's been moving sideways, I can say, yo, I can wait for a break in the retest right here. I don't want to enter on this Monday candlestick right here. I'm gonna give you guys where the Monday candlestick is at. I don't want to enter off this Monday candlestick right here unless my TP is going to be in this zone right here. Roughly about 20 pips. Right? This is my Monday's high. This is where my TP would be. All right, I'm going to mark this for you guys so you guys will know. Boom. Same thing on the bottom side. I'm not entering without my TP being this low right here. And same thing, like I'm finding my wick, that's the lowest. I'm gonna throw me a horizontal line on that bad boy. And guess what I just made? A level of support and resistance. So Caleb, how does this portray like in the perfect world? What would be the perfect trade right here? What would you expect to happen? It does not matter which side it happens on, but all I'm looking for is for this thing to stop going sideways and to start trending. Boom. I'll read the chat real fast.
So you don't look at higher time frames to see what's the what the market is doing? No.
No, I mean I don't have to. I mean I only need the 1 hour. I mean we can look.
No, I'm just saying.
But,
I mean it makes sense, but you know, some people say the trend is your friend. So
yeah, it is. It is. So for me, like I've done it so much on the 1 hour that I don't have to look at the other time frames. All I need is the 1 hour. So look how my 4 hour, this is the 4 hour, so it's still the same, it's still valid. You see? We go to the daily, it's also still valid, right? It's caught up in consolidation. So for me personally, because I've done it so much, I'm comfortable only looking at the 1 hour. If you're not comfortable with it, then guess what, guys? Use top-down analysis. All right. So what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen in this area, guys? What would the perfect trade look like? It would look like a break in the retest at Monday's high, then another break in the retest in this blue zone, and then the market continued to trend. Or it would look like a break in the retest of Monday's low, a break in the retest of this bottom zone, and a continuation. The reason that I'm marking out these Monday's highs and lows, because if we are correct, then these are early entries, right? These are early entries. If you get an entry right here and it breaks and closes above this level and it retests, you don't have to worry really about price coming back down here, right? Because you're already in the market on the right side. My suggested advice would be to just wait. All right, I'm going to drop this in the chat for you guys. Wait to see what's going to happen. In the morning, is it going to be broken out of Monday's high? Or is it going to be broken out of Monday's low? Oh, where's the chat? Boom. There go the markup. All right, is it going to be broken out of Monday's high or is it going to be broken out of Monday's low? All right, this is not, we're not giving the strategy call out tonight, but we'll give it out probably next week on how to trade all of this. So peso.
what you say?
I was saying like the kids, Kelsey.
What you say?
You talking to me or you talking to the kids?
I'm talking to you.
Oh, I was saying like I'm not gonna do the strategy call, like go break down the strategy tonight. But
oh, okay. Yeah. It looked like I was about to say it looked like Christopher Derrick marking them zones out.
But if I could tell you how many hours of Christopher Derrick
I know, that's what I'm saying.
So I mean, yo, if you don't know who Christopher Derrick is, go just Google him. Right? That was one of the first educators that I learned from, right? This guy, Christopher Derrick, I've only met him one time. All right, I've only met him one time, but I literally will watch so many videos. Literally, I have it wrote down in a notebook. That's the only person that I still watch. All right, there's no need to watch anyone else.
That right? Man made $100K in one day on one pair.
Mm-hmm.
Was it 100?
He took $182 to $64K in one day.
Yeah, something like that.
So, I mean, there's no need to watch anyone else. For me, all right, you can watch whoever you want to watch, but for me. So, look at this, guys. Euro USD, for me personally, this is what I see. Fake outs happening up here. So if I see fake outs happening up here, it don't take a really, really technical markup on this one. Is that, look, only thing that's gonna happen when price get up here is it's gonna break, give me a great retest, or it's gonna reject. How do I know? How do we determine which side of this market to be on? Right? You don't decide. You let infinite intelligence tell you. You wake up in the morning and you go with your intuition. You say, yo, what are the facts? Is price making dojis? Do I got 3 wick failures? Did price break through and retest on the opposite side? Like, what's going on? And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to throw an alert right in the middle of that zone so I know when price is up here. Then I'm going to edit it because I want the market, I want the alert to go off every time. Uh-oh. Missed the alert. It's going to make me do it. Just go over here. I want it to go off every single time. I want to send me a text message every single time. Because look, guys, only two things are going to happen. Every single time it's gotten up here, it's falling. It's falling. It's falling. So 3 times that it's falling, is it going to break through on this 4th time? Or you can have this too. Play it off of Monday's high. If we play it off Monday's high, guess what? TP1 is Monday's low. All right, what would the price look like if it came back down here? I'm gonna draw it out for you guys so you guys will have it. This is what we'll be looking for if it came back down here. Boom. So hypothetically speaking, let's say all 3 of these happen. Let's say the market goes up here, rejects, you ride it down, catch some pips, then it bounces up from right here, it breaks, retests, you catch some pips, then it plummets. Breaks and retests right here, and then keeps on falling down to start trending this way. Hypothetically speaking, all 3 of these could happen. I'm gonna set alert at Monday's high. Don't set it on the horizontal line. Boom. Every single time, right here, I'm just gonna change it and say Monday's high. So now I know exactly where I'm gonna be at in the market when these text messages go off, when they get sent to my phone. All right, so let me drop this off to you guys. Oh, that's a bad picture. Yeah, it's a little bit better. I'm saying this to you guys, and same thing, like we just gonna go over these things on Monday. On next Monday, we're just gonna go back over them. We're gonna say, man, what happened? Uh-oh. So we got GBP CAD. We got Euro USD. Peso, we leaving alone. NAS, we leaving it alone. Maybe. Yeah, we're gonna leave it alone. Peso, we leave it alone. Euro. Oh, this one should be pretty good. Check this out, guys. So the same thing we're looking on GBP USD. Check this out. I'm gonna take the body, right, of my Monday candlesticks, and I'm gonna take the very top wick, right, my highest wick. Boom, and I'm gonna make me a zone. And look where that zone is at. You look to the left. Is that a good zone? Yes, it's a great zone.
So you don't dang, I hope I word this right. So you don't really be worried about the fact that it's obviously so many levels of like support and resistance in between, like where you could put a TP at and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
No, because I'm not, for this particular pair, like sometimes I would, like let's say.
Like sorry for interrupting you. On the other pair that you was looking at that you just got done marking up that you dropped in the chat.
Mm-hmm. This one.
Yes. Zoom out just a little bit. Okay, you see how there's like a lot of levels of like peaks and valleys. So you took it, you're gonna take it all the way from your zone down to your TP1 with not even worrying about the fact that it's like all them levels right there.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna drop it this way. So for me, like this is, I guess this is why this is like an advanced class, because I forget to explain stuff. But for me, because I've done this so much, I don't have to put this on my chart to know that this will be a reversal. So check this out. That would be my low. If you guys have been watching Lethal Profits, boom. This will be a trend reversal if it broke and retested right here. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
So,
it does.
Yeah, I would be expecting price to keep on moving and trending that way.
Gotcha.
So I wouldn't have to. Me personally, like I've done it so much. I've marked up so many charts.
Well, you know, I'm just wondering because you know, KD, she mark her TPs are based on like market structure and stuff like that. So that's why I was just wondering, like, other charts will obviously look different.
Yeah, and another thing that you guys can do as well is like if you have KD's her trading view, like go compare the markups, right? Because I do it all the time. I wake up in the morning on Mondays, right? When I don't have any charts marked up, I'll go to KD charts and I'll say which one has activated on KD's chart, which one is following what KD has put in. And if it's one that's following what KD's put in, I'm taking the trade. And more confirmation would be to say, what am I doing? I said this is finna buy. Let me go to KD's markup. KD's markup says it's about to sell. Or KD's markup says it's a fake out. Maybe this ain't the best trade I should be getting in because I don't have that confirmation as well. And I'm only saying that because, she killing the charts. Like every single week, she dropped her pip count. It's up to you guys to trust it. Shoot, it's up to me to try. I live at the house with the woman. I be like, what's going on, KD? Why we ain't got alerts set for these? You know what I'm saying? Like, why you ain't letting me know the end of these markets, right? She dropping buys on US 30 in the chat. I'm like, what? Like, man, text message away. What you mean? So every chart, guys, it's gonna look different sometimes, right? But this is definitely what I'll be looking for right here. Like I didn't put it right there, but just knowing where it's at in the market and how high it is, if it broke and retested, if it gave me this right here, which what we'll be looking for, then I will be confident in saying, this is trend reversal. I'll take it to TP1.
It's just little stuff I gotta ask, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Make sure.
No, ask it because somebody else probably had the same question. They just not
exactly
say something about it or not ask. So same thing right here, guys. Like, look how I got a smooth level right here. I know you're saying, Caleb, this didn't go up that high last time it broke through, or this didn't go up that high right here. That's okay. All right, that's okay. Look, from the bottom of the zone to the top of where it went was 24 pips. All we need is 20 to 30 a day. Look what happened one time that it did go. Look, break, retest. It went up. That's probably about 100. No. 71. All right, it went up 71 pips. In this area right here, it broke, retested, only went up a little bit. It broke, retested, only went down a little bit. Started consolidating. I'm not too concerned about this because this was one time that it done that. Right here, broke, retest to the downside, retest to the downside, broke, retested to the top side. Right? I'm not too much concerned about what it did right here. I'm just concerned about what it did the last couple times it was at that level. So look, break, retest, fell all the way down. Got close, fell all the way down. Got close, fell down, and now it's consolidating at that level. All right, so since it's consolidating at this level, I want to see a break in the retest, which is hint why we're going to put this break, retest, top side. All right. And then on the bottom side right here, this is what this Kelsey, this is gonna be one of those times that I use structure for a TP because at the bottom right here, I got my Monday zone. Right. My Monday zone immediately to the left of it, I can see a head. Can you guys see this head? Like this?
Yep.
So I have a head right here. So if I'm looking for a break in the retest, I'm not gonna say, yo, I want the market to come all the way back down here, right? I would say I just want the market to come back to the next level of structure. All right. So it's subjective as you learn how to trade, what type of trading style you're gonna use. So I'm gonna show you guys where I'm gonna put a TP on this one. I don't know if it's gonna be 30 pips or less than 30 pips. I'm not sure. But look, if it broke this zone and retested my Monday's low and started falling, my TP is gonna be right here. Boom. All right, and let me measure this. I don't know how many pips that is. Roughly, that's only 26, right? Katie says that sometimes, yo, what if the market don't want to give you 30 pips? This would be one of those times. You would be pissed if the market came down 26 pips, then reverse, right? I'm still going to follow my rules, but this is my TP right here. And then from there, I can move this up and say, yo, this could be my TP 2 right here because this is a previous Monday's low. Boom. So once again, I'm always looking for a break in the retest. Always, always, always looking for a break in the retest. That's me personally. Some people just look for a break of structure and enter, but I'm looking for that retest. I've just found out best that waiting on the retest works for me because when I try to get down break of structure, it just don't work out for you, boy. So this is what I'll be looking at. On the top side, I'm using 30 pips for the TP. On the bottom side, my TP1 is here. If you need some structure, if you're just one of those people that needed structure, the TP would be roughly right here. It would be, entry should be in this blue zone. But see how that's, for me, 11 pips, like that's cool and all, but at 11 pips, I don't need it to say TP because I know that I'm going to put a stop profit in if I see this market go up 8 pips. All right, for some people, they will pull out of the trade when it gets to 10 pips. All right, they're okay with catching 10 pips. I'm not saying that I'm not okay with catching 10 pips. That's just not the way that I trade. So from here, let me drop this to you guys. Boom, boom. Was that 3 markups? Change this mug to blue. This should be pretty chill sometime this week. If you're just trading Monday's highs, this is what you'll be looking for. So roughly sometime tonight, this could possibly happen on gold. It's technically will be entering right now. The thing is that you want to see this candlestick retest. I can't vouch for what the market does at 10 o'clock at night.
Check the chat.
Yeah. I'm looking at the chart right now.
Oh.
So possibly, and the reason, like I just said, I can't verify what the market does at this time at night because gold is a U.S. pair. All right, so even if you enter right now, it could go back down, stop you out, and then in the morning time, it just break and retest and does it perfectly. All right, does that make sense? Like because I don't trade during this time because I don't watch gold at this time. I wouldn't be comfortable taking the trade. Yes, I get what the strategy says, but it's not my time to trade. Now, this market could retest perfectly. It could not go past this and go for a bajillion pips. It could, but I've reached a point in my career or my trading that I'm like, all right, cool. It did what it done. It ain't my trading time. Yo, I'll catch it when it is my trading time. Does that make sense? Yeah, gold is the New York session. I'll start looking at gold roughly about 6. But this would be, I mean, ideally, like perfectly, everything explained, this would be entering gold right now and then letting it go up. So let me see. And I like to monitor gold. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like getting in gold for like moves because if you guys look at this, look how small or look how big 30 pips is on gold. So anytime I'm looking at gold, like for the last couple months, since it's been so volatile, I've been on these charts right here. All right. I've been on these charts right here. And literally, like, you see how it literally could come down here, right? Hit our stop loss, and then keep on moving up. Let me see what it do. But that's kind of like I said, it kind of would be subjective if you've traded in this time or not. Me personally, I'm not comfortable entering gold at 10 o'clock at night. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to have to sleep on this. So personally, I'm not comfortable with it. So because I'm not comfortable with it, I get what the strategy says, but I also, this is one of those times you think about what time it is. You think about what pair it is. It's 10 o'clock at night. If this pair goes down, hits my stop loss, I'm going to be upset versus if I wake up in the morning, it just gives me a perfect break and retest and moves to the top side. And I'm not about to sit up and watch gold for the next hour to see if it's going to give me a retest. So this is still kind of the level though that I will be playing gold off of. Reason being is because my Monday's high is right here. I got a previous Monday's high that is close to. Only thing is price never came back to retest any of these zones down here. So you see how this was a high? This candlestick right here never got retested. I'm pretty sure if we put the fibs on it, it's gonna be pretty close to the 50.
Yeah, it's a lot of blank space.
Yeah, so it's a lot of like it just impulsively moved up. Like it wasn't a lot of retest. So I mean, it could come back and retest. It could not retest. My thing is that, like I said, I'm gonna be totally transparent with you guys. Like I'm not comfortable with it. This month could go up for 10,000 pips. It's been doing.
Was that Thursday it did that?
This
No.
right here.
Yeah. Oh no, that was was that the previous Monday over there?
Yeah, this was the previous Monday right here last week.
Okay.
Where it just dropped. And you see, it was a perfect entry. Look, perfect entry right there. But I mean, this was 8 o'clock at night. 8 o'clock at night, I'm asleep. You wake up in the morning, this month in one day, this month done went down 1,000 pips. I'm cool. I'm cool on missing that because the second, look, I'll be pissed right now because I'm getting ready to go to sleep and I'm in drawdown. I don't know if this mug is gonna retest or not. So reality of it is you can wake up in the morning. This could be a smooth fake out, smooth entry right here for a sale, and it starts to fall back down. So that's kind of where I'm at on gold. Boom, I'll give you Monday's high. Boom, that's Monday's high right there. So even still, like, because I scalp gold too, guys, by the way. So because I scalp gold, these are the only levels that I need to know about. All right, it's at Monday's high right here. No, it's at Monday's low right here. Now it's rejecting a little bit right here, but like I said, I'm not gonna be the person to stay up all night.
So what you do when you scalp? You just scalp when it break out the zone?
Yeah, basically I'm just looking for an engulfing candle on 15 minutes. So like
that one right there.
Yeah, this would have been the entry right here. And boom, boom. You see how it went up?
Yeah.
You would have. We would have been looking at this level right here. As you see, it broke. Move down a little bit. But it broke that consolidation right here. Once it broke that consolidation, I'm in for the buy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm in that bar.
Yeah.
I might not even let it close. And when it got close, I would have been in it.
Right.
And I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. When they get close.
At 14 minutes.
Yeah, I'm like, 14, go. And I mean, you get burned by it sometimes and sometimes you don't. It's kind of just subjective. But like I said, this trade could easily.
Yeah, you would have been in drawdown for a little bit, but.
Yeah. I mean, you wouldn't have experienced a ton of it. I mean, 25 pips. If I'm scalping, I'm holding that. 25 pips, I'm cool on that.
Would you scalp that with a 0.012 or?
It just depends on
where I'm at.
Yeah.
Okay.
My account, because I mean, hey, what you say? I got 20 bucks, 0.05. I'm in them.
Oh my God.
Over leverage king over here. But now, just being real though, when I'm scalping, the mindset is totally different because this right here, like on scalping it, I'll be looking to sell it. You see what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't even be looking to buy it. I want it, me personally, and it might do it while we're here, but I would be selling it and I would just want it to go on the other side of this line, right? Because we will be selling it right here. Once it got on the other side of the line, all right, at this point, 12 pips, I got to stop profit in. And I just wanted to do exactly what it's doing now. Get to the other side of that line. I call it 10, 15 pips. I'm out.
Mm-hmm.
That's no, I said scalping is so much different.
Do you use the fibs like Katie when you scalping too? You put the no.
I just
on the breakout candle.
Honestly, when I'm scalping, this is all I need is this chart. I just need to see what prices at. So I would have got these wick failures right here.
Yeah, see that's a sale right there.
Sale. 5, 10, 15 minutes, I'm in profit. At this point right here, I mean, I'm looking for another entry, but if I would have sold it, I would have a stop profit in right now or closed out because it ain't just breaking that line that we put before that was down here.
So you would have held that scalp for a whole hour? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
This one right here?
Yeah, you would have just put a stop profit in.
Yeah, I would have put a stop. Especially
would have been had one in if you would have sold all the way up there.
Yeah, you would have been put a stop profit in. It would have never came back. You would have put one in when this candlestick closed down here. You put a stop profit in. GBP USD. I'm gonna let you guys go. I can talk about charts all day long. GBP USD, NAS, entering NAS right now. Oil. I ain't gonna cap oil, man. I just been pricing on oil. Look, trend reversal right here. Would have called it Monday's high, easy breaking retest right there. Yeah. Oh, boom.
You could just mark that up a consolidation with the K maker on the end.
Yeah, you could. And I was finna say this too. Look, because Kelsey said consolidation at the bottom right here. I don't want to be trying to sell. I don't want to be trying to sell this right here. Because as soon as you sell it, yo, weak entry for a perfect buy. So guess what? This whole big thing right here, right? This whole area right here, literally is consolidation. Boom.
That's all that thing do is consolidate.
Yeah, you gotta catch it. You gotta catch it at the right time. She will
Right there. Look right there.
So
Or
look,
at the bottom.
same thing right here. Look, got consolidation, and even at the bottom right here, guys.
Yep.
Even at the bottom, look right here. This is a Monday's low. So this one wouldn't even be, I wouldn't even be thinking about trading this one until it got down here.
Is that a bullish flag right there too?
Or
right behind Joe box.
right here?
Oh no, I'm looking in the past. I'm looking like to that huge sale impulse. It's all the way to the left. It's not important no more.
Okay, I was like, I don't see no bullish flag.
You don't see that right there in the middle.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's a lot of middles. Let me see.
Right there, where your mouse is at.
Right here?
No, back to the left. Back. Boom, down. So there's the flagpole.
Oh, no. I see what you mean. I mean, you could have marked it up.
Broke out to the upside.
Yeah, it would have never, right here, it would have never broke. I mean, if you was looking for a flag pattern, it never would have broke to the bottom side. So.
Oh, I thought it could break either way. Off of that one, it has to break to the bottom?
I mean, all the ways I know how to trade it, yeah. But, I mean, you could have traded it the other way because, I mean, you got a break and a retest off of that level right here.
Well, probably would have.
Yeah, I mean, hey, if you see it, trade it. That's all I'm saying. But I wouldn't have seen that. I'm just going to be honest. That might be something to start looking for. But, yeah, guys, this is what I'll be looking for on oil. Like some of this capacity because this is K-maker. Boom. All right, if it break the top, then like 2-1, if it break the low.
You got to be patient with that one.
Yeah. I ain't even going to send this out to you guys.
And it's a fake out at the bottom.
Yep, most definitely. So it's a lot that can happen with that. I only like GBP and ZD, but it was a smooth entry. But at this point, my account was already blown. Okay. It was a smooth entry.
It happens to the best of us.
Oh, yeah. I ain't got no problem telling y'all I blown the account. Because one day it's going to be the last blown account.
Period.
Exactly. So, look, this was a smooth entry right here. Break, retest to the top side, or break, enter right here, then give you a retest until right here. But you would have broke, entered in somewhere right here, and then it would have went up. So now it's just chilling up here. I don't like this pair. I know some of you guys like it. Reason I don't like it because she don't like me. I mean, it's so real simple, right? To wait for a break and a retest, even on this pair. And it could, honestly, guys, it could be coming back. Like I said, I'm going to sleep, so I wouldn't really know. But it could be, this could be a retest happening right here because this would be Monday's low. Right? Or it could do it on the London session. We already did GBP. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't think it's any other pair. Euro USD.
What? Oh, that's S&P. I was like, what is US 500?
Euro GBP, Euro USD, and GBP USD are like the three pairs that I kind of just been focusing on. So, I mean, I see these other pairs, like they cool, like everything is cool. But for me, ooh, that would have been dirty. So I would have caught that. But for me, it's like I haven't been looking at them, so it's no need to, mark them up. Because these three,
Don't even stress yourself out.
yeah, between these three pairs this week, it's gonna give 150 pips. It's gonna give 150 pips. It's gonna give at least a few opportunities to get into some trades. All right, so does anybody have any questions, comments, concerns, anything they want to look at? I mean, I got time if you got time.
Nope. You answered all my questions.
Bet. Well, if that's the case, let me see, check the chat.
Ooh, we lost like 12 people.
No, I mean, I told him, you gotta go. I appreciate y'all staying on because I stay on these charts all day long. I'll be up in the morning. I believe we're gonna do the trading blitz in the morning. I'll be there.
What time?
Oh, what time you get up, Kelson? What time? I'm out tomorrow.
Don't. You know I'm pregnant. I be knocked out now. I be up anytime. Usually I wake up in between 8 and 9, but this week I'm trying to get up at 6 my time. That's 5 your time. But I ain't gonna promise you nothing now.
Nah, you ain't got promise. We'll be up though.
I'm gonna set my alarm for 6, and if y'all up, y'all up. If not, then hey, sorry.
All right, that work with me. That work with me. So yeah, I'll drop the link in the chat.
Ooh, scroll. What? Hold on. Go back to Euro NZD. That has a lot of to the right. Oh, I'm tripping. Maybe what was I just looking at? They had all the rejections.
I don't know.
Euro. I don't know. I don't know. Check out.
I don't know, but like I said, I'm just gonna be patient. We're gonna see what's gonna happen in the week. Throughout the week. We see what's gonna happen throughout the week. Like I said, you only need a couple markups throughout the week. And then I mean, once you start getting better, once you start growing your account, these indices, I believe I sent out an indices last week. I sent out a NAS trade that went like 600 pips. I mean, I typically don't mark them up because everybody can't trade them, so it doesn't like do the group as a whole any good. But I mean, the principles are still the same. Literally, the principles are still the same. So we got GBP CAD, Euro USD, Euro JPY, and that's all we need. All right. That's all we need. And look at gold. Let me go back to it because we were talking about this earlier. From when we was talking about it earlier, look, you will be in profit by now. Boom, look, you'll be in profit by now. $28 pips off the fib level. Off the 50, you would be in profit probably about like 8 or 9 pips. 9 pips. So I mean, like I said, it's kind of just subjective on what time you're trading to when you see these candlesticks in the market, because this candlestick could retest and keep going up, or it cannot. Like, it's just subjective. It's whatever time that you're consistent on the charts, that you're going to start being able to catch the trades that work for you. All right, if you're inconsistent, then you're gonna get inconsistent results. All right, so that being said, I appreciate you guys staying on. Let me see who on. Man, I appreciate you guys for staying on. If you got any questions, please drop them in the chat. If you don't understand anything, jump on a one-on-one with myself, one of the other educators, and let's get it straightened out, guys. I'm telling you, the skill set works. Right? It literally works. But it only works if you work. So with that being said, peace. I love you guys.
Say bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.